Ready to build shoulders that look wider, rounder, and built like cannonballs? This workout brings together 8 targeted movements to attack your front, side, and rear delts for maximum size and a complete 3D look. Every exercise has a specific purpose, from creating thickness and width to improving that powerful shoulder cap. Stay locked in through exercise 8, because the final movement is designed to finish your shoulders with serious overload. If bigger, broader delts are the goal, this workout is built for you. Exercise 1. Seated alternate dumbbell front raise. This move isolates the front delts with a strict seated position, making momentum much harder to use. Sit upright on a bench with your feet planted firmly on the floor and your chest naturally lifted. Hold a dumbbell in each hand using a neutral hammer grip, with your palms facing inward. Keep this hammer grip locked throughout the entire movement. Do not rotate or twist your wrists at any point. Start with both arms hanging beside your thighs. Then raise one dumbbell smoothly in front of you until your arm reaches approximately shoulder height. Keep a slight bend in your elbow and avoid shrugging your shoulder toward your ear. Lower the dumbbell slowly while keeping tension on the front delt, then repeat with the opposite arm. The key is controlled movement rather than chasing heavy weight. Keep your torso completely still and let the shoulder do the work from the beginning of every repetition. Variation: alternate arms while maintaining a fixed hammer grip. Weight guide: beginners should use 5 to 10 pounds per dumbbell, intermediates 10 to 20 pounds per dumbbell, and advanced lifters 20 to 30 pounds per dumbbell while maintaining strict form. Bonus tip: pause briefly at shoulder height and control the descent to make every rep count. Exercise 2. Standing cable front raise. This variation creates continuous cable tension from the bottom of the rep, making the front delts work hard through the entire movement. Stand facing away from the cable machine with the bar attachment positioned low and routed between your legs. Grip the bar firmly with both hands and step forward enough to create steady tension before you begin. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart, knees slightly unlocked, chest lifted, and core braced. Start with the bar around your upper thigh area, then raise it smoothly forward and upward without leaning backward or using your hips to generate momentum. Continue until your hands reach approximately shoulder height. Then pause briefly while keeping your shoulders down and controlled. Slowly lower the bar along the same path, resisting the cable instead of allowing it to pull your arms down. Keep your elbows slightly bent throughout the movement and avoid turning this into a pressing motion. The goal is controlled shoulder flexion, constant tension, and a clean range of motion. Once your form is locked in, this exercise becomes an excellent transition into heavier shoulder work. Variation: use a straight bar attachment for bilateral cable tension. Weight guide: beginners should use 10 to 20 pounds, intermediates 20 to 35 pounds, and advanced lifters 35 to 50 pounds while maintaining strict control. Bonus tip: keep your ribs down and finish each rep at shoulder height instead of swinging the bar higher. Exercise 3. Kneeling landmine squeeze a shoulder press. This press shifts the focus from simply moving weight to driving the shoulders through a controlled, powerful pressing path. Kneel facing the landmine with your knees about hip width apart and your torso tall. Hold the end of the bar with both hands, keeping your palms pressed firmly against each other around the sleeve or handle. This squeeze creates extra upper body tension and helps you control the bar throughout the movement. Start with the bar close to your upper chest, elbows slightly forward, and core braced tightly. Press the bar upward and slightly forward while maintaining the squeeze between your hands. Do not flare your elbows aggressively or lean backward to force the weight up. At the top, extend your arms without aggressively locking the elbows. Then lower the bar slowly toward your chest under control. Keep your glutes engaged and avoid arching your lower back as fatigue builds. Focus on a smooth pressing rhythm, strong core position, and consistent tension rather than simply chasing heavier weight. Once this movement feels stable, you are ready to challenge the shoulders with a more demanding vertical pattern. Variation: maintain constant hand pressure throughout every repetition. Weight guide: beginners should use 10 to 25 pounds on the bar, intermediates 25 to 45 pounds, and advanced lifters 45 to 70 pounds while maintaining controlled technique. Bonus tip: squeeze your hands together harder as you press to improve stability and shoulder engagement. Exercise 4. Standing dumbbell upright row. This movement brings the side delts and upper shoulders into the spotlight, while demanding precise control from the very first rep. Stand tall with your feet about shoulder width apart, and hold a dumbbell in each hand using a comfortable overhand grip. Let the dumbbells hang naturally in front of your thighs with your arms extended and your shoulders relaxed. Brace your core, keep your chest lifted, and maintain a neutral spine before starting the movement. From this position, hold both dumbbells upward at the same time, leading with your elbows while keeping them slightly higher than your hands. Bring the dumbbells upward only as far as you can without forcing your shoulders into an uncomfortable position. A controlled range is more valuable than trying to pull the weights excessively high. Pause briefly near the top, squeeze the shoulders, then lower both dumbbells slowly along the same path. Keep your torso completely still and avoid bouncing your knees or swinging your body to create momentum. The real benefit comes from maintaining smooth tension throughout the entire repetition. As fatigue builds, resist the temptation to shorten the movement or turn it into a shrug. Clean execution will keep the target muscles working and set you up perfectly for the next shoulder exercise. Variation: raise both dumbbells simultaneously for balanced shoulder loading. Weight guide: beginners should use 10 to 15 pounds per dumbbell, intermediates 15 to 25 pounds per dumbbell, and advanced lifters 25 to 40 pounds per dumbbell while maintaining strict form. Bonus tip: think about driving your elbows outward and upward instead of simply lifting the dumbbells. Exercise 5. Seated dumbbell hammer grip shoulder press. This press gives you two effective hand positions, allowing you to change the feel of the movement without changing the exercise itself. Sit upright on a bench with back support, feet planted firmly on the floor, and your core braced. Hold both dumbbells with a neutral hammer grip, keeping your palms facing each other throughout the entire movement. You can perform this exercise with the dumbbells held close together without touching, maintaining a small gap between them. This position keeps the shoulders working independently while giving you a stable pressing path. Your second option is to press with the dumbbells lightly touching each other throughout the movement. This creates a stronger squeeze and encourages you to keep the weights centered as you press. Start with the dumbbells around shoulder level, elbows slightly forward, then drive both weights upward together without twisting your wrists or leaning backward. Reach the top under control, then lower slowly until the dumbbells return to a comfortable shoulder level position. Keep your ribs controlled and avoid turning the press into a back extension. Whichever variation you choose, prioritize a smooth tempo and consistent range of motion rather than loading the dumbbells excessively. Variation: press with the dumbbells either slightly separated or lightly touching. Weight guide: beginners should use 10 to 20 pounds per dumbbell, intermediates 20 to 35 pounds per dumbbell, and advanced lifters 35 to 55 pounds per dumbbell while maintaining strict form. Bonus tip: keep your wrists stacked over your elbows and maintain the hammer grip from start to finish. Exercise 6. Seated cable face pull. This face pull is all about controlled upper back tension and precise shoulder positioning, with two setups that can completely change how stable the movement feels. You have two effective ways to perform it. First, kneel on one knee directly on the floor and position yourself far enough from the cable to keep tension throughout the repetition. Second, sit directly on the cable machine with your glutes firmly supported, using the machine itself to create a stable seated position. For both setups, set the pulley higher than the height of your head before beginning. Attach a rope and grip both ends with your palms facing inward. Start with your arms extended, then pull the rope toward your face while driving your elbows outward. As the rope approaches your forehead or upper face, separate your hands and rotate your shoulders naturally so your hands finish beside your ears. Pause briefly and squeeze your upper back and rear shoulders before slowly extending your arms again. Keep your torso stable and avoid turning the movement into a row by pulling the elbows too far behind your body. The seated position reduces lower body involvement, forcing you to rely on controlled shoulder and upper back mechanics. Keep every repetition smooth, deliberate, and tension-focused. Variation: perform it either kneeling on one knee or seated on the cable machine. Weight guide: beginners should use 10 to 20 pounds, intermediates 20 to 35 pounds, and advanced lifters 35 to 50 pounds while maintaining clean form. Bonus tip: hold a rope toward your forehead while keeping your elbows wide rather than driving them straight backward. Exercise 7. Seated bent over dumbbell rear delt fly. This rear delt fly lets you change the hand position to shift the feel of the movement while keeping the same strict seated setup. Sit near the edge of a bench with your feet planted firmly on the floor. Hinge forward from your hips until your torso is close to your thighs, keeping your back flat and your neck aligned naturally with your spine. Hold a dumbbell in each hand and allow your arms to hang beneath your chest. You have two effective grip options. In the first, keep your palms facing inward toward your legs as you raise the dumbbells. In the second, position your palms facing each other with a neutral grip throughout the movement. From either position, brace your core and lift both dumbbells outward in a wide arc, leading with your elbows rather than aggressively pulling with your hands. Raise the weights until your arms are roughly level with your shoulders, then pause briefly before lowering them slowly. Avoid swinging your torso or turning the movement into a row. The lighter the weight and cleaner the execution, the easier it becomes to keep tension exactly where you want it. This controlled isolation sets the stage for the final movement of the workout. Variation: use either palms inward or palms facing grip for a different feel. Weight guide: beginners should use 5 to 10 pounds per dumbbell, intermediates 10 to 20 pounds per dumbbell, and advanced lifters 20 to 30 pounds per dumbbell while maintaining strict form. Bonus tip: imagine spreading the room apart with your elbows instead of simply lifting the dumbbells. Exercise 8. Standing Smith Machine Back Shrug. Finish the workout with a heavy overload movement designed to challenge the upper traps when your shoulders are already fatigued. Stand tall inside the Smith machine with your feet about shoulder width apart and the bar positioned securely behind your body. Grip the bar firmly, brace your core, and keep your chest up with your spine neutral. From the starting position, drive your shoulders straight upward and slightly back, focusing on a powerful contraction through the upper traps. Hold the top position briefly, then lower the bar under control until your shoulders reach a comfortable stretch. Because the Smith machine provides a fixed path, you can focus aggressively on loading the traps without worrying about balancing a free bar. This is your final movement, so prioritize progressive overload and challenge yourself with a heavy weight that you can still control safely. Push the set hard and take it close to technical failure, stopping when you can no longer complete clean repetitions without using excessive body movement. Variation: use a heavy load and controlled reps for maximum overload. Weight guide: beginners should use 40 to 60 pounds, intermediates 60 to 100 pounds, and advanced lifters 180 plus lbs depending on strength and strict control. Bonus tip: go heavy, but never sacrifice a clean shrug for extra weight.